Hi, my name's Tamara Rogers. We've been getting some questions about the Operation Christmas Shoebox and how's the best way to pack those items. So I'm going to show you a quick demonstration on how to get these boxes full and with the right items. So today I'm going to be packing a boys 10 to 14 because that's one of the ages that gets skipped over a lot, and lots of those kids at that age don't get a box. You'll also find that the boys 2 to 4 also don't get a box as much as girls or the middle age range. So if you can pack one of those, that would be great. I have heard that it's kind of hard to find items for boys that age because you just don't know. So on the table we have a list of things that would be good for boys that age. Typically you're going to want to start off and have some clothes because they don't have that a lot there, and school supplies. So I'm going to start off with the school supplies. Spiral notebooks are a great idea, and coloring notebooks are also a great idea. The best way to pack these is to put them in the side, and then you'll pack everything around it, so at the end you can fold them over. So next I'm going to show you the clothes, and we'll get to the rest of the school supplies later. If you can pack a shirt, underwear, socks, those are all great items to have. Just pack those down in the bottom. You can fold them, roll them, whichever makes it easier to pack. Next, we're going to do hygiene items, because they always need those. Combs are a great idea, brushes if you're going to do a girl. Now if you have soaps, make sure you take them out of the wrapper, and if you put them in a plastic bag, that would be great. Now don't do liquid soaps, toothpaste, or any liquids of a sort. And washcloths. And toothbrushes. Make sure you have these covered, still in the package, or have something over the bristle of it so it's still hygienic when they get it. Okay, now to the school supplies. Kids love school supplies, and where they're at, sometimes they don't get the option to go to school unless they have the supplies with them. So pencils, pencil sharpeners, glue, scissors, coloring pencils, especially for the coloring book, because they'll love those. Rulers, erasers, all those handy things. Those are good things to pack. And then you want to pack it as tightly as you can. I recommend putting the rulers all the way in the bottom and fitting them sideways into the box so they fit and you can put stuff on top of them. Scissors, of course, just put it somewhere where they're not going to stab themselves when they take it out. And then as many pencils as you want to put in there. Glue sticks. If there's any small items, go ahead and put them in Ziploc bags, not running around if you want to. Okay, so you have basic items that they're gonna need, want, fun links like that. And then you're gonna want a wow gift. So that can be any big thing they typically wouldn't find. Soccer balls are great. They're a little harder to pack, but you can make room for them. Flashlights are always a great idea, but if you do pack a flashlight, make sure that you include some batteries. And depending on the flashlight, you may want to include a screwdriver, something along those lines. If you don't want to just do that, toolkits are a great idea. So in this one we have packed a ruler, screwdriver, there's a whole bunch of other things in here. So any toolkit you would find with some gloves, and that's great. I'm not going to pack it in here because I don't have room at the moment, but if you want to pack one of those, make sure you have room for it. Lego kits are a great idea to pack. Just make sure you take them out of the packages so they fit in the box. If you want to, make sure that you include a picture, have the instructions in there. Some cases will have that. And cars, because what kid doesn't love cars? So again, just filler items, fun things you can have. Now when it comes to filler items, make sure that they are still age appropriate and that you do not include any war weapons, guns, anything like that. They don't want those, that would be bad. Fidget spinners, those are always fun. You can spend hours doing that. Any small items, stuff like that. Now when it comes to packaged items, or if you want to do a stuffed animal or something like that, make sure you have the tags off because you don't want those. And make sure you unpackage everything because sometimes they don't have the disposal uses to get rid of the packaging, so it just stays there and clutters, and we don't want that. Water bottles, always a good idea. If you need extra space, you can cram these suckers with all the stuff. So you can do toys, you can put underwear, socks, lots of other things in here. Hats, always a great idea. Bags are also a great idea, so they can take their school stuff, carry around things. I know it's been mentioned that they usually work out in the fields and they collect stuff and go around and do things, so this is a very handy method that they can go and find things and goof around, and who doesn't want a bag? So you can pack one of those in there. Now with these boxes, you want to make sure that they are full but not bulging, so as much as you can get in there. A good way to test that is if you can fold your spiral notebook and the coloring pages over and put it, and it comfortably sits. It's not bulging, there's nothing going wrong with it, and then you can rubber band it. I'm going to put a few more things in here because I can, and there's space. So I'm going to go with the flashlight and the batteries. And like I said before, make sure that you include a screwdriver if you have a flashlight that you have to take the back off. If you don't, still make sure that you include the batteries. A baggie would be great. You can do 3 batteries, 6 batteries, as many as you want to include, but make sure that you don't leave the batteries in the flashlight because they'll corrode over time, and you don't want the flashlight not to work when it gets there. So, handy things like that. Rulers, always handy, because what little boy is not trying to do something? So, let's see, puzzles are always a great idea. This is probably not going to fit in here because I packed it. Let's see, can I fit a baseball in here? No, baseball's not going to fit. Okay, toolkits. These are always fun, gives them something to do. I would leave these in the box unless you want to put them in a baggie if they fit better, and include a hammer because they may need it to assemble it. Again, Lego kits are always a great idea. So anything on this table will be great for a boy or girl. They don't really care. Toys are toys. It's always a good idea. Anyway, so back to the box. It's full, not bulging too badly, and you will want to put a rubber band on it. Another idea is to include a picture, write them a letter, just something so that they know where it's from, and a little bit of money that will go to Operation Shoebox, so that helps pay for all the stuff that they're going to put in it. So that includes their little Bible story that they'll put into the package as they repack it, because everything that goes to the operation, they open up the boxes, they repack it, make sure that everything in there should be in there, and then they'll put in little booklets so that the kids know about Christ and all those little things. So, now you have your box, and it's full, it's packed, and they have all the things that they're going to need. Thank you.